So I do kind of want to jump in here just really quick to
Yeah, for
I guess
sure.
kind of a little bit in defense of Eric here. So I feel like the question kind of insinuates a little bit that there needs to be something that they view as not being designed. I don't think that's the case. Like I think it's perfectly reasonable for them to say, well, I think everything's designed, but because the question we're looking at here isn't point to a thing that you think is designed. The question is point to a thing that you think proves design, something that demonstrates that well, it must have been designed. Look at that. I Everything could have been designed, but not everything we can take a look at and be like, oh yeah, that means it was designed.
That's a good point. And if that was a question that you were asking me, and I know it wasn't, but I'm just saying, if it were, I would answer a cell, because a cell is so intriguing. We're supposed to believe that a cell just randomly formed, and over a period of time, they kept trying and kept trying and kept randomly, until it randomly formed. Well, a cell is recognized by many scientists as being the most unique and complicated machine that we've ever seen. We can't build machines that are this efficient and complicated. We just can't do it. These are living machines, my friend, living machines. It's like walking into a factory at Ford where everything's automated and just touching something and they all come to life. All these little bitty machines that are doing different, and they're programming themselves. Think of what had to happen if this randomly happened. Then while all of these proteins and acids are randomly gathering and forming to eventually lead toward a cell, there's something else going on inside it. And the software to run that machine is being created to run it perfectly in conjunction while that is being created. Now, check this out. They say, well, it didn't just happen once. So what has to happen is this has to happen in populations. It's almost like saying the impossible has to happen in a large population, and then they all just have to suddenly spring to life, boom, just like that, and start replicating. Dude, it's magic. I mean, look, I know Christians get ridiculed a lot for saying creation. But look at what you guys, not you personally, but look at what the other side wants me to believe. That this just happened randomly. I know computers and software do not build themselves. I know they don't. And even if they did, they would have to be programmed to build themselves by somebody superior. So, yeah, that I would say the cell, my friend, is proof of creation. Just to divide, do you understand all the little complexities that have to transpire? You have a machine inside that cell that zips the DNA in half. And then there's another machine that splices the other half of the DNA, splices that DNA with the other half of another half of a DNA code. It's just amazing, guys. That would be I stand, I'm sorry, I know I talk a lot, but I stand in awe of the cell.
Okay, so I'd like to respond super quick.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Eric, that was great. How you were able to talk about that, so effectively for that time frame. I think based on that, that's almost an entire intro. So we're gonna kick it over to Viper and Malachi. Here, we'll give you guys a couple minutes to expound on what Eric said there.